All right, so what I'm doing here is I need to disconnect these. There are two bolts holding the back seat, and then I'll move it forward and then remove the front ones. So you do it with the torque screw. Luckily I happen to have one. Alright, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. There's hardly any light, but anyways, shine some light on it. This is the screw, one of the screws. We'll go ahead and remove the other one. So I removed the two screws that were holding the back seat. We need to do is forward the front one, and then there are two screws also similar to this that are in the front. So we'll just bring it forward and then try and locate them and see where they are. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, I've got a bunch of tools. So I think they're meant to be under this cover, which pulls. I don't know how that is meant to. So let me just remove the carpet. So we need to. This is the bit that we need to remove. Okay. The other one is the same, so that's going to be a bit more tricky to get out. Remove this cover, and we need to remove the other one on the other side as well. Alright, so a bit more simple to remove, but anyways, now we can get at the screws much easier. As you can see, alright, so we're just gonna unscrew them. This is one. As you can see here, I've got one, and we're about to get the other one, which is right here. A bit of a pain if you don't have the right tools. I've got a torque screw, so luckily I found the right head that I could use. Okay, so I think if we just try and, okay, yep. So if we try and just remove it, it will should just step out. Okay, so this is what we need. We need to get to this, which is great. So luckily, oh, change. I'd love to get a Hoover and Hoover everything, but we don't have time for that just yet. Ooh, okay. So this is what we need. We need to get this bit. This is what we need. And it is bolted down with 2 screws. Let me show you guys close up. So now we've just moved the seats out of the way, lifted them up off the racks, and this is what we need to get at. So this is the fiber optic cable. This is the tray that's supposedly housing the telephone module. As far as I know, I've asked around, this is where it is. Some people said it was in the driver's seat, but under the driver's seat I checked, it is the ECU management module, so it should be here. Anyways, so it's held down to these 2 screws. We'll quickly unbolt them, and then hopefully it'll just come out. Yeah. All right, sorry if I'm a bit shaky. I'm holding one hand the camera and then the other I'm trying to unbolt. So let's see if this one, okay, so yeah, there's 2 screws. I'm really hoping this is where the module is. I'm not sure. There's like some cables that are running through orange, and I was told that they are the telephone modules. So because I did run the part number of the other one under the driver's seat, and that was the ECU unit. So yeah, anyways, let's see what we have here. Let's see how that's gonna. Are there anything that's holding up? I'm not sure if there's anything else. Is there any more screws? I don't believe there's anything else, but I don't know what is under that. Anyways, let me have a look and then I'll get back to you guys. So in order to move the chair, I didn't find a way except to undo this fiber optic that was connected to this bit that was holding the seat down. There's no way of just moving it around, and it's a very heavy lump. I didn't realize how heavy it was, but it weighs a lot, at least 30 kilos. I was struggling to hold it up with my hand while I undid the buttons, so the screws I mean. So this was the only way to get around it, is to move this. Now I'm going to move it out of the way and get to the screws properly. Okay, now that we have the seat out of the way, now we can get to the one remaining screw, which is just here. That was really annoying, but there's really no other way. I somehow thought this was going to be more of a simple task. I'd say if you had somebody to help you, then it'd be great, but such a tight space that really, more money, that it's hard for anybody to help you out. Okay, so let's see, now that we can remove this. Okay, and it's a Motorola, and this is the part number, and it's made by Motorola. Okay, so as far as I know, my mechanic said he had disconnected it because it was giving him issues previously with my PCM, so he thought it had disconnected for some reason. Let's see where the connection is. I have this, I don't know, I thought it went somewhere. and I'm gonna check here and see what's going on. And so I'm just putting the unit back together. As you saw, well, from what I discovered, that everything was connected to the unit, nothing was disconnected like I thought it was. I read the report from when the technician had a go, and I think he said he removed the PCM unit and disconnected it from the back. So yeah, so it's pretty much a waste of time. But anyways, I learned something new, and that's how to remove a whole seat and get to the telephone module. So if anybody needs a service, I've now have the experience, and hopefully you guys learned something new as well. So I'm just putting everything back together, and gonna give it a rest for today, and give it another try from the PCM probably first thing tomorrow morning. So I'll finish this video, and we'll do another one trying to have a crack at the PCM unit and see if we can figure out how do we get the sound going and the telephone as well. All right, hopefully you guys found this helpful, and like I said, come back for more content. I'll be doing more videos. All right, see you guys in the next one.